accompanied by her boy toy, Dirty Dom, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, a two-time world champion who never lost the title after holding it for 379 days. She had to relinquish the championship due to injury, Corey, caused by her opponent tonight, the champion Liv Morgan.
We may be on the precipice of the sudden end to the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour, which has brought Liv so much success and everything that once belonged to this woman, Rhea Ripley. And Ripley is in a mood tonight.
Pat, we've been following the story on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley cannot wait to get her hands on the woman who tried to destroy her relationship with Dominik Mysterio, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has been sprinting for the exits as fast as she possibly can whenever Rhea has arrived on Monday Night Raw. And tonight, Rhea's finally going to be able to get her hands on this Liv Morgan who tried to ruin her entire existence.
I'm going to be totally honest with you two. I've been jealous that you guys get to call Monday Night Raw because we're lacking this level of romance on Friday Night SmackDown.
You're talking about a dirtbag Dom.
Well, I'm talking about Dom and his mommy and the beautiful sight of love that we are all beholden together.
He was getting straddled and straddling others on a regular basis there for a while, and somehow, mommy still loves that dirtbag with a mustache in Cleveland,
It's
Ohio.
beginning to look like the Bada Bing out here.
Bada boom.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ringside. From Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole along with Pat McAfee. From Friday Night SmackDown, he's Corey Graves. Are you guys ready for the 37th annual SummerSlam?
6 championships on the line and a grudge match for the ages. I've been waiting for tonight for a long, long time.
Hell yeah, Corey. SummerSlam always creates moments that are remembered forever every single year. Can't wait to see what happens tonight in Cleveland.
Over 50,000 plus at Cleveland Brown Stadium tonight for SummerSlam.
Got it.
Well, the official in this matchup tonight is Eddie Arango. And you see in his left ear is the referee cam. And tonight's ref cam is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Going to be interesting to see some of the video that comes from the ref cam here tonight.
Eddie Arango, one of the best officials on earth, not just in this sport, any sport. Happy we're getting a look from his ear tonight. Oh, buddy.
Watch me.
Even at the kickoff event in downtown Cleveland yesterday, Liv Morgan appeared early and took off before Rhea Ripley showed up. Tonight, Pat, she's got no choice. She's got to go toe-to-toe with the Eradicator.
Championship on the line. Staring down something that's been haunting you and has hurt you in the past and has quite a vendetta to score with you.
Liv Morgan has had success, Corey, at SummerSlam. Back in 2022, she became the first superstar to pin Ronda Rousey twice here in WWE, and she did it at this event. She's a two-time world champion.
Impressive accolades no matter how you look at them, but the difference tonight is Liv Morgan has to deal with mommy, with a fired up and a pissed off Rhea Ripley, who already got her man back. Tonight, Rhea wants her gold back.
And you want to talk about statistics when it comes to Rhea Ripley. Listen to this one, guys. The last time that Rhea Ripley lost a singles match was over 26 months ago. She was pinned by Liv Morgan over 2 years ago.
Talking about your last loss is the same person that put you on the sideline and hurt your shoulder. Tried to take your little boy toy, who's a dirtbag, and took your title. Rhea Ripley's got enough chips on her shoulder to run this time tonight.
Liv may be manipulative, Liv may be underhanded, but at the end of the day, you've got to give the devil her due. Liv Morgan, without a doubt, has a plan tonight. What that plan is, I have no idea. I don't know how you stop mommy tonight, but Morgan's gonna be ready.
You talk about how ticked off Rhea Ripley is, has to keep the emotions in check. Morgan has the champion's advantage tonight.
Cole, would you leave Dom alone? He's here to support his better half.
He's a piece of trash. You don't leave piece of trash alone or the flies come around.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's World Championship! Introducing Introducing the challenger, accompanied to the ring by Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley!
It's great to see her all the way back.
And her opponent, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, she is the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan!
And Morgan is champion today because she beat Becky Lynch at the end of May in Saudi Arabia because of Dummy Dom, who slid a steel chair in there and allowed Morgan to win the championship.
Let's just take a moment to reminisce about Dom's history at SummerSlam. What would have happened had the right man gained custody of Dominik? How much better would Dom's life have been had the tables turned the other direction?
I was trying to avoid that entire conversation, but nonetheless, the custody of Dom. And here we go. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, one-on-one tonight for the Women's World title. Again, Morgan's got the advantage. Rhea's got to pin or submit the champion to win the title. Now, Pat, this is Rhea's first match since WrestleMania. She was injured the week following by Liv Morgan.
Rhea was put on this earth to be in the middle of a stadium, ready to kick somebody's ass.
And Liv Morgan has no interest in locking up with Rhea Ripley in the early going.
A wise decision by the champion. Liv trying to get under the skin of Rhea Ripley even deeper than she already has, which is impressive. But that's what Morgan's going to need to do. You're not going to stand toe-to-toe with the Eradicator.
Yeah, try to throw Rhea off her game, get her really emotionally involved in this matchup and make a mistake to allow Morgan to keep the championship.
Also helps her gain advantage. Now she's in the middle of the ring and Rhea's on the outside.
Well, Morgan's been a master manipulator, master player as well. She's really gotten under the skin of Ripley.
And listen, I know it may not be a popular realization, but Rhea Ripley's got to have some nerves tonight. Being in ring shape is a totally different type of shape than just being able to run on a treadmill, keep your cardiovascular conditioning up. Ripley's been out of the ring for quite some time. Morgan has not. That could play into the champion's advantage.
And not even that, but this is the first time that the injured right shoulder of Rhea Ripley is going to be tested since it was hurt by Morgan.
I agree. And I think a veteran like Liv Morgan realizes that, and should the opportunity present itself, I expect Liv to take full advantage.
Liv trying to test the cardio of Rhea early here.
Was this proverbial cat and mouse game what you expected here in the early going by the champ?
I guess it's a good idea. It's what she's been doing for the last few weeks. Yesterday she was very content doing it. Why not continue it into the match? Oh, Rhea Ripley, pump fake.
Yeah, Rhea faked out Morgan, and now face-to-face, challenger and champion.
I'm thinking predator and prey.
And Rhea Ripley finally able to get her hands on Liv Morgan. Oh, and a clothesline takes down the champion. And now the beatdown is on. And another clothesline, and down goes Morgan. And I believe Rhea is going to relish this.
What a physical start for Mommy. Just showcasing that power.
And now
a little more power, half and half suplex.
Driving Morgan into the corner and then outside the ring. Dominik with a big old smile on his face as he looks down at the Women's World Champ.
You would think that people like Dom would not be able to smile or feel happiness, but here he is, high-fiving.
What do you mean people like Dom? You never got online and saw that your ex was dating some new schlub and you felt better about yourself? That's all Dom's doing right now.
Well, the bottom line is, you know, and I can't stand Dominik, and you guys know my history with him. But the fact of the matter, he's got Rhea Ripley. And Liv Morgan wanted him as well, so the guy's doing something right, I guess.
Well, Dominik's a fashion icon. He possesses an animalistic magnetism.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far in the fashion state.
I mean, I'm surprised that there isn't some sort of ordinance against the pheromones Dominik's letting off here in Cleveland.
He's got T-shirts hanging out of his waist.
Well, the divorce rate tripled in this town last week when they knew Dom was coming.
Hey, you tell us why, Cole. It's a good point. Sometimes, you know, pieces of crap, dumpster fires, people that look like dude wipes after a poop has happened and you get your butt wiped. Figure it out, and he certainly figured it out.
It's going to be some night.
I appreciate that tutorial.
Well, the guy's a poop stain.
Well, that's why he's the color analyst. He's painting the picture for us out here.
Right, Bob Rawson out here, make sure everybody understands what's on the side of the ring, and what's in the ring here is two champions that for some reason are distracted by Dum Dum.
Oh, what a headbutt!
Night, night, champ.
Morgan's eyes driven to the back of her head. And now Rhea looking for riptide to try to put Morgan away. Slams her to the top turnbuckle.
And this is about more than a championship, gentlemen. This is about vengeance.
Damage.
Rhea Ripley now looking to put Morgan away with a riptide in the center of the ring. Watch me mocking Morgan. Liv, though, able to escape from behind.
Obviously, she knows Rhea Ripley inside and out as well. Was able to counter another riptide there.
Liv escaped, but is she just delaying the inevitable?
Oh, Liv Morgan.
Lured Rhea Ripley in.
Yeah, sidestepped, and Rhea went into the turnbuckle. And now the champ looks to try to take control of Rhea Ripley, driving her into the corner.
Oh my!
And wait
oh
a
my
minute.
God! Oh God!
Rhea went to her shoulder.
Oh, it's out, it's out, it's out. It's out.
And you heard Rhea say it's out. She said it's out.
It's out, it's out.
You continue, you want me to stop this?
Do not stop this.
Sure. You sure you don't want me to stop this?
No.
With a look of concern on Dominik's face, you heard Rhea say it's out, which means the shoulder probably dislocated by Liv Morgan, the injured shoulder of Ripley.
Well, I don't care how tough you are. You can't win a match in WWE with one arm.
And again, this is where Rhea was injured, driven into the corner.
Oh, donkey, but there is like a...
There's a lump. You can see it to the naked eye. I mean,
and now Morgan driving Ripley into the steel steps.
Again, you don't have to like it, but you have to understand Liv's game plan.
Well, I mean,
it's working masterfully.
She's the one who caused the injury in the first place. And now stomping away at Ripley right in front of Dirty Dom. Morgan scorned by Mysterio.
She walked out of an arena crying 2 weeks ago.
And
because of dumb
Liv covered to retain the championship, and a kick out by Ripley. And watch Morgan here, and watch Ripley. Oh, right into the steel steps. Have either of you guys competed in any of the sports with a dislocated shoulder?
No, I would no longer compete if it happened to me as well. I'm nowhere near as tough as Rhea Ripley is, and this isn't, I mean, this is insanely intelligent from Liv Morgan here.
It is, and this is the sort of ruthlessness that Liv is going to need tonight should she have any hope of getting past Mommy, and that might have just made it worse.
Yeah, now stacking up Rhea Ripley to retain the championship, and a kick out. Look of disgust on her face as she looked down at Dirty Dom when Ripley kicked out.
Rhea had to know that Liv was going to test that shoulder. Had to have. And now that Liv has seen some success, she's going to attack it the rest of the night.
This is my revenge time.
And the dueling "Let's go Rhea, let's go Liv" chants here at Cleveland Brown Stadium. And Morgan continues to put the pressure on the injured arm, perhaps dislocated arm, the shoulder of Rhea Ripley.
This is an incredibly sound strategy by the champions. We take a look through the ref cam worn by Eddie Arango in this moment, who's got a great view of the action. Liv has located her target, the injured shoulder, and now Morgan is exploiting it for all it's worth.
This has been a relentless assault on the shoulder of Rhea Ripley.
Modified top wrist lock by Morgan.
And Morgan, oh!
Double knees.
Code breaker to the shoulder.
You tell she went to the lab.
And Rhea now with a kick. And that buys herself some time. Creates some separation.
Desperation boot from Rhea Ripley.
Rolls over to be emotionally consoled by Dominik Mysterio. And Rhea battling with one arm here.
That is the ultimate equalizer for Rhea, is the power.
One,
Let's stop this match.
two.
Oh, and Dominik shoving Rhea Ripley out of harm's way and taking the bullet for his mommy.
That's love, Cole.
And now Rhea Ripley looking to take advantage, trying to send the champ back into the ring. Good thing Dominik was there. That may have been disaster for Ripley.
I mean, chivalry is not dead, I guess, for Dum Dom.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Ripley, did she just put
Yes.
her shoulder back in the joint by running into the announce
God, that
table?
was gross. I can hear it.
That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
What the?
Rhea Ripley just put her shoulder back in a joint by running into our announce table, and now going to work on the champion Morgan.
Big kick by Ripley connects. Morgan now staggered in the corner.
I've never seen anything like that. Oh, and a drop kick into the corner by Ripley. What do you think, Pat?
That was mind-blowing. I mean, just to think to do that.
And the closest thing I can think of, guys, is Rhea's Judgment Day.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out of 2.
Finn Balor suffered a similar injury years back at SummerSlam.
The night he won the Universal Championship by beating Rollins, had to give it up the next night. And again, this is disturbing. I'm not sure I want to see this again. Oh, my goodness. Popping the shoulder back into joints.
I mean, it was obviously something that all of us were incredibly surprised by. I mean, just the ingenuity to do that and then for it to work.
And Ripley could be closing in on another world championship. Looking for Riptide with Morgan. Morgan, though, turns it into a DDT. Great counter by the champ. Into the cover to retain. Hook of the leg now on Ripley, who kicks it 2.
Morgan spiked Rhea right on the crown of her dome, but the challenger had enough left to survive. Let's take another look. Hoisted up by Mommy, and you have to wonder if the shoulder played a factor in Ripley's power and her ability to deliver that maneuver that Morgan countered so well.
Are you talking about the shoulder that she tried to spear through the commentator's desk just
Yes, the one that almost sent me into the front row.
Oh, and now Ripley caught Morgan with a kick, dropped the champion again. Liv Morgan toward the corner. Rhea Ripley trying to bring the fight to Liv. Competitive battle here tonight. Morgan!
Oh, Ripley could be thinking about the prism lock.
This is the submission hold, but she can't really use the right arm here, Corey. Trying to use it, trying to lock it in.
Yeah, but one of Mommy's arms is stronger than both of most.
I can't believe she's doing this just left-handed, basically.
If she taps Morgan here, she'll win the championship. And Liv, though, able to reverse and send Rhea shoulder first again into the corner.
Great wherewithal by the champion, desperate as it may be.
Got to think with the humidity, if maybe Liv was able to loosen up a little bit. Slip out, wiggle out.
And Liv now. Oh!
Crucifix driver!
For the win to retain! Kick out at 2.
And Morgan wisely looking for the armbar. Ripley doing her best to prevent the submission from being completed.
Yeah, Rhea trying to block here. Liv Morgan trying to separate. And if she can lock in an armbar on that shoulder, it could be all over.
Ripley hanging on for dear life right now.
Rhea trying to block. Morgan now with kick to the midsection of Ripley. The champion trying to somehow sink in an armbar here on the #1 contender, Ripley.
How much more does Rhea have left with that arm?
I'm surprised Rhea's got anything left.
Amen.
And credit where it's due, once again, to Liv Morgan, who came out here tonight ready. As unpopular as Morgan may be recently, Liv Morgan is an A-list competitor right now.
Sound strategy, execution through the roof. Everything that Liv could have wanted thus far.
The cat and mouse game forcing Rhea to chase early, then finding the opening to injure the shoulder.
Oh.
But now, the power of the Eradicator! Cover for the title! Ripley hooks the leg and Morgan kicks out.
Incredible back and forth action from both competitors. First, Morgan reaching deep into her bag with a crucifix driver, and this is superhuman. With one severely damaged arm, Ripley able to summon the strength to put Liv down again.
A mommy chants ringing throughout Cleveland Brown Stadium. Ripley. Oh, and a headbutt by Morgan.
A defiant champion.
Retaliating. Liv trying to escape out to the apron now. Oh, now hanging up the bad shoulder on the ropes again.
Everything in between the ears, Liv Morgan is doing at a very high level tonight. Everything.
Now Morgan climbing into the timekeeper's area, steel chair in hand.
Oh, maybe Liv's going to try to get herself disqualified. She'll retain the title.
Exactly.
Champion's advantage.
Not going to make nearly as much money tonight, but sometimes keeping the gold is worth it.
Morgan, steel chair in hand, measuring Ripley. Remember, that's the reason Liv's champ today, is because of a steel chair. And Ripley again trying to shove her shoulder back into joint.
Superhuman.
She's got to be one of the baddest women walking earth.
And now, chair goes flying. Ripley sends up.
There it is!
For Riptide.
That had to be cathartic.
And I don't believe Rhea's done yet. Liv Morgan has put Ripley through hell. Cost her months of her career. Cost her the championship.
Rhea knows the rules. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, Rhea. If Ripley swings this chair, the gold is gone.
Well, they're booing Dominik, but
they should be applauding.
Exactly. You just heard him tell Rhea, you can't win the title like this. And Morgan driving Rhea into Mysterio. Liv Morgan, oblivion to Ripley.
Rolls through, hooks the leg.
Cover by Morgan. And a kick out by Ripley at 2. That was Morgan's chance. Rhea kicked out.
And this stadium just came unglued.
Morgan can't believe it. Liv Morgan in complete disbelief. Dominik did the right thing. He saved Rhea Ripley. She would have been disqualified, not in a shot at the championship.
And while that disagreement's taking place, Liv hits a picture perfect of Liv. What the hell?
Oh, Dominik.
Oh.
Well, Dominik just tossed
This is how it's
the
done,
chair
dog.
there. Wait a minute. Oblivion to the steel chair.
Not again.
And Liv Morgan now, with a cover, retains the championship. What the hell?
Here is your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan!
This is just like in Saudi Arabia. Dom, with poor aim, allowed Liv to win again.
I mean, deja vu.
Look at this.
First Dominik doing the right thing. Telling Rhea, you use the chair, you're going to be disqualified. You can't win the title.
Dom, I believe, was trying to tell Rhea, understandably, emotions running high. Dom was just trying to keep Rhea in check. There's oblivion, but mommy kicks out. Morgan was beside herself, and let's watch this again.
Yeah, oblivion right onto the steel chair.
And Dominik had Eddie Orengo's attention. This is an almost carbon copy of how Liv Morgan beat Becky Lynch for the title to begin with. And it was Dom's fault then.
Well, Liv Morgan is still the women's, what the? Dominik, you sorry two-timing son of a bitch!
This piece of trash screwed over his dad. And now screws over his mommy as well.
Love brand.
Rhea Ripley, heartbroken. Guys, has this been a ruse for months? What the hell is going on here?
You would assume that Dom can't think months in advance because he's too dumb. But anything's possible with this piece of...
Well, just say it. I mean, that's what he is.
This piece of shit! Oh, now he's flipping off the WWE Universe.